Delaware versus UConn. We're here pre-game, about to get started. Player entrance is taking place. Delaware's jerseys are so clean. Here's UConn. Let's get into it. UConn is driving early on their first drive of the game. Currently in the red zone. Delaware looks like they have a blitz called here. It's a handoff left, easy touchdown. UConn takes the lead. Respond on their first drive of the game, down 7-0 to UConn. Blake Brown looking for a receiver. Max Patterson, the end zone. That route is jumped immediately, brought out of the end zone to the 10. Unfortunate play for Delaware. All right, trying to get out of their own end zone after a big interception. UConn with the ball, 3rd and 6. Delaware bringing a blitz. Royal moving down, rushing to QB. Ball is thrown. Ncaa, easy pick, double coverage. Delaware ball. Now it's 2nd and goal. Delaware's running Jonathan Silver right back out there. Jonathan Silver this time finds his way into the end zone. We have a tied ball game in Delaware. Anyways, 1st and goal, UConn. Top of the 2nd quarter. 1st and goal. Right over the linebacker. Touchdown, UConn. 3rd and 15 for Delaware. Following the Jakari Kelly catch. Incomplete. Scrambles, throws an interception again. Same corner for UConn. Good tackle to save a touchdown, but UConn gets the ball right outside the red zone. Following that interception, UConn is at the 2. Big tackle. Still a yard gain, down to the 1. 2nd and goal. Delaware's defense going to need to make a big stand here. Ncaa moves down into the box. But this run up the middle is a touchdown. UConn extends their lead. Delaware really trying to respond to that UConn touchdown. 2nd and 4, 2-minute drill here before halftime. Big block. Jonathan Silver gets the carry. Jonathan Silver up the sideline. One man to beat. Directly into him, but moves his team down to the 5 with it in. 21-7 though. Delaware's really just trying to respond to a 2-score deficit. Jakari Kelly on a slant. Touchdown. Delaware is able to. Big play, Jakari Kelly. Delaware trying to stop UConn, responding before halftime. Big 3rd down stand, 4th and 2. We have a field goal upcoming. UConn able to work their way downfield here right before half, trying to get points. As Delaware thought they were responding right before halftime, but the kick is up. Wide right. Big stand by Delaware. Their drive so far in the 2nd half. 4th down though. Delaware going for it. Jonathan Silver out wide, going to the end zone. Touchdown, Jonathan Silver. Delaware ties up the game. Oh my God. Top of the 4th quarter, tie game. Following the Jonathan Silver touchdown, UConn's drive here has been pretty successful on their way to midfield. Big play inbound. Newell is beat over the middle. Ncaa is not fast enough, and that is a touchdown for UConn to take the lead once again. Back and forth game. Throwaway by Blake Brown on 2nd and 25 leads Delaware, the Blue Hens, on a 3rd and 25. Gonna need a lot of magic here. Jakari Kelly looks like the main read because he's the only route deep enough. It is Jakari Kelly. Outside ball thrown perfectly. Incomplete. Delaware is punting back to UConn. Late in the game, Delaware has the ball back. The score is 35-21. Really late in the 3rd here. 3 minutes remaining. 4th and 6. Gotta go for it here. Jakari Kelly, great route, great catch. Drive continues for Delaware. This leaves Delaware 4th and 5. 35-28. Game is really on the line here. Yeah, Jakari Kelly having a monster game as the primary read, with Jonathan Silver behind him. The ball is thrown to Jonathan Silver. Picked off for the 3rd time this game. Ball's at the 1. UConn 35, Delaware 28. Big play by UConn. All right, we are following that play interception. Look where he stepped out, though, following the pick at the 1 yard line. He didn't get out. He got out to the 1. He didn't get anywhere. Delaware has a chance for a safety and to get the ball back here. Crazy game here in Delaware. And that's exactly what happens. Whoa. With a safety, 35-30, Delaware's getting the ball back. Game is absolutely on the line. Delaware, they got the ball back, but they're at their own 35, 1st and 10, 8 seconds left. UConn playing very conservative as they should. Jakari Kelly should be the read with the game he's having. But we find Max Patterson with time expiring. Caught, knocked out, incomplete. UConn victory, 35-30. Hopping in with our first clip with Wyatt Teller and Virginia Tech. It is 3rd and goal on the 2. Big play here versus Old Dominion. Looks like we got a run dialed up. Any audibles incoming? Nope, we call the run. Crazy block. Did anyone see that block? Tomas Rimick, I assume. Touchdown. Back in with Wyatt Teller. Clip 2. Big ol' hit right on the hands of the quarterback. That's a turnover for Virginia Tech. Big boy, number 94. Trying to catch a name here. He's celebrating hard, though. Is that 2 turnovers? Big play, Virginia Tech. Christian Ellis. Let's take a look at the hit. Right on the hands. Ball. That's a big drag, and I get the first down. We got a score update again for Wyatt Teller and the Hokies. Truck stick into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Look at the score right before half. Really pulling away from Old Dominion here. Let's watch this replay. Benji Gosnell. Big catch and run from the big tight end. Watch this truck right here. Wyatt Teller. He's got these boys gritty. All right, looks like we have another turnover. Old Dominion did get a score to make this a little closer of a game, but as we see right here, it looks like they just lost the football for a 3rd time. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's VT, Virginia Tech. I thought we had 2 turnovers on the... Forgive me for the last fumble recovery. This is our 2nd turnover of the game. They're doing VT with their fingers. I'm an idiot. That's a big old pick. All right, and what's most important after getting the turnover? Getting points off the turnover. Virginia Tech draws a lot of time off the clock. 3+ minutes. I believe that's Teron Stewart, if I'm right. Gets in the end zone with a 1.5 minutes. Old Dominion out of timeouts. That's going to be your game. It's Terrion Stewart. That's close. Wyatt Teller has more he'd like to share. Old Dominion is kind of driving. Still, no timeouts, but they are working their way downfield. Down 17 with under a minute left. This game is over, but they will spike the ball. Wyatt Teller, though, he sent some more film in, and we're about to find out why. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't watch these before we record them, so I'm watching them first time with you. Old Dominion time in the pocket, and he's crushed. Absolutely crushed. All right, and to really just see the end of this game, Drones will take a knee. We watched Virginia Tech go to 2-1 after a loss to, I believe, Vanderbilt last week. One of the maybe most famous, most liked mascots in NCAA. Celebrates player of the game. Let's see, is this what I had as well? No, it's not. Well, insight into the game so far here, as I believe the 4th. Nope, these were not set in any sort of order, so we're kind of working with what we got. All right, South Carolina. This game is 7-7 currently. Looking to start the 2nd half right, and a Nick Harbor slot fade is a perfect way touchdown to start the 2nd quarter. Big play. All right, a big 1st and goal coming off from South Carolina. Down 28-14 here in the 3rd quarter. We got a little mesh concept drawn up here. Nick Harbor sits in the middle. Doesn't matter. Crosses in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Play action. Vanderbilt bites. Extra time. Great throw from Sellers. Great catch. I believe that's Nick Harbor across the middle. All right. Shortly after. This is not in order. All right. Well, we're in the third quarter. Lenore Sellers finds Brown on a slant across the middle. Sellers is on fire. They're in the red zone. Okay, you're still going to see this clip. Just know I'm doing... South Carolina worked their way down to the red zone right before the fourth quarter. Still down by 7 points. Big call coming in here. Oh, we got a little RPO. We got an RPO call with Harbor on a deeper slant or the handoff here. I was going to say, should have thrown it, but great run, touchdown. All right, first time this year, South Carolina sending in some clips. We have a very close game here. End of the fourth, actually it's a tie game. 28-28, Vanderbilt, South Carolina. It is 3rd and 2, a big third down in this game. Coach is looking for a big old play here. This is a must get. You kick a field goal, you give the ball back with 3 minutes left. Sellers with the handoff. Jumps over the defensive lineman. First down. All right, we're here late in the fourth. 2-minute warning. South Carolina possessing the ball with a tie game. In the red zone, 2 minutes left. Tie game for South Carolina. Feishin is taking up the whole screen. Crazy throw. Sellers, it doesn't matter. We're down to the 1.